Paul Terry with a snap on the inside, looking real strong there. And then I think there was Gregory Reed possibly coming through in the 2 spot. But Maynard's pulled by everyone. He's pulled by everyone. Paul Terry's dropped back into the 2 now. He's getting it back. Retro Racing though, leading this one out on your 55. Ben Maynard, bad BMX, looking good in the mood.
So I will go now to moto number 30, and it is the 12-year-olds now on the track, Toby Nisco, James, Coombs, Gardner, Curling, and Charlie Black. It looks like Ben Curling out there in front for the Rockies. So Curling, it is your leader. Coombs is there in the 2nd, Nisco's there in the 3rd, and James is there in the 4th. And out there in front, it is going to be Ben Curling out there for the Rockets, coming down the Factory Team bikes down the final straight. Curling's going to take another one here in the south. Following 2nd place, Coombs. 3rd place goes to Caden James, and 4th, Oliver Nisco. Okay, we've got an Adidas Solo small bag being handed in. Scott's holding it up there. If you can see that, if you lost it, we found it underneath the car. So this is moto number, this could be number 25 that was aborted earlier, Paula. So now we've got the 12-year-olds. Moto 31, this should be on the track. Apologies for not picking that up earlier. The cruiser race was just going on, but we have got out there in front 988 Samuel Wright in there as Ruben Talon is going after him. Paul Cummings there in the 3rd. As Samuel Wright it is out there in front. Ruben Talon though still there in 2nd spot. Samuel Wright's pulled away if anything. And it's going to be Wright who's going to take it. Talon's going to get a 2nd, or just from Lady Marnham, and then 609 was next, Lewis Harkness. As we've got now the 12-year-olds now on the track for moto number 32. Emily Hart is in there in 2nd place, giving chase to Harvey Schwartz. And it's Short out there in front, Hart in 2nd, Flores there in the 3rd. There's Harvey Schwartz in there, Gosport. Lucy Hart is, Emily Hart there in the 2nd, and then the 19 of George Flory in 3rd. Solomon in there in front for Hackney and Moto 33, and getting plenty of airtime there down that 2nd straight. As Ashley Rogers goes after him, he's still in there with a chance. So Solomon and Rogers, 1 and 2. Coming into the last turn now. Solomon is out there in front. Rogers is still there in 2nd. Solomon hanging on here. And he's going to take the win. Rogers is in 2nd. And the 3rd spot that went to Ben Wilcox, I think. And then Tyler Carter in there in 4th. 13-year-olds now on the track for the Moto 34. And it looks like Theo Pope in there at the minute in front for his 2nd place Dan Pierce. And then just in behind him is Toby Maynard. Toby Essen in 4th at the minute. Alec Monday leads them out in this one from Morgan Whiteley though, going around the outside. Looks like Morgan Whiteley might just have that lead as well. James Campbell's in there as well. Campbell's only down in 3rd in a minute. He's trying to improve. But it's Whiteley on the 57. Campbell now trying to move through into that 2nd and just about makes it. Alec Monday in 3rd. There's about 13 or 14-year-old girls through this one before handing back the miles. Willis is out in front. Kobe Long is there in the 2nd, and Grace Bryson up in the 3rd. As they're going around their lap, Kobe Long in 2nd, Grace Bryson in 3rd.
Ball coming on through. Moto number 38, Hudson Jonas is more about 14 knots. Matt Hoffman at the front, yes, independent, looking strong TNT. Chasing that, we got Nick going on. Well, start for Miles cruises over that, but Huck's got this one at the moment. Owen in the 2-spot, then United in 1-2. Harley Collins up the rockets as he's coming down the 3rd straightaway. No one is going to touch Matt Huck though. Owen's giving it his best shot. He's gaining a bit, actually, he's gaining, but they roll across the line together. Moto number 39 on the track, all male 14-year-olds. Who have we got in this one? We've got Tom Whitworth, we've got Ethan Craig, Fisher Pearman, Scott Dales in this one, James Bird and Josh Marmon for Hurston. At the front though, looking good, jumping in through nice and smooth. That's your 2X of Ethan Craig from Gosport. Then is 068 coming through Josh Marmon from Hurston. Back to Harrison Harris, one of your boys' home. Looking good. Josh Marmon's got this one, Ethan Craig's got this one. Smoothly down the last straight. Let it roll through. No, moto number 40. Hits the track, male 15-year-olds now. Jason Daly with a good game, but he's been dropped back into the 2-spot. Kobe Joyce coming on very looking strong. Is that back in the 3? At the front row, is number 15 coming on. This is Kobe Harris from TNT. But the Joke is putting pressure on Jason Daly, putting the pressure on into the last corner. He's in a big belly sandwich. Can he do anything about it? He takes a look behind him. Inside Joyce is all over his back wheel as they're coming on down the final straightaway. Jason puts on the power, puts on the style. Can he get it on the line? Not quite. More male 15-year-olds on the track, mate. Number 51. It's getting quick out there. He's coming on down the 2nd straightaway. Here they go, jumping his way through. Super low there as he comes round. That's your 1S. Rocking through. There's Jack Bodman. Jack Bodman for the Bournemouth. And just running for TNT. Looking good in the 3. He's got freshman 100 plus right today. Keeping sharp, putting the pressure about to line, double manual, oh, nearly catches him on the line. So we've got this one. Male number 42. Male 16-year-old action. 1X Luke Schreiber for the TNT. Then your 926 Logan Dixon from the Hawks. He's putting the pressure on Schreiber. Then one Lewis Giles. Lewis Giles all by himself out in that lonely 3-spot. No one around him. The race is coming down to the line. They kind of Hayes walks Schreiber on his own track. Put the pressure down. No, Schreiber takes it across the line. Big Mike Pinnock. He's rolling from the inside. The Peckham Freight Train. Oh, someone back to the east. Pinnock's still there though on the inside.
Adam Bidet is on his own track. Pinnock's there in the 2-star coming through the inside there. Finley Mead, what a move that was on the inside. He must have moved from about 4. He's now in 2nd and he's now going after Mead. Finley Mead is, he still has it though. Oh, sorry, Bidet still has it. Here comes Finley, and he takes the other death. Bidet gets 2nd, and also he's finishing strong with Joe Brewer. So 17 and 29-year-olds now on the track. Oh, we've got a crash there over out the first turn. There's Gary O'Brien out there in front. 911. Schreiber's there in the 2nd. Beth Schreiber in there. George Buell. He's there in the 3rd. So Gary O'Brien out there in front. There we go, look out for Tony Phillips Pittman's customary late finish. So Warlock's in there, and he's got the early breakage. Warlock going into turn 1, out there in front.
Warlock's never going to get blown over in this window, is he?
Craig Hughes is there in the 2-spot. Where's Phillips Pittman? He's picking them off slowly. He's there in the 3. It's Warlock out there in front. Hughes, Pittman, and then we've got Paul Terry back in 4. But it's Warlock hanging on here. Pittman's on the move now. He's trying to get round Hughes. And Hughes is trying to in turn get round Warlock. Warlock though putting it on in the final straight. Hughes is trying to bridge the gap. As we've got the 2nd rack of vets now on the track. Christian Clift, I think that is out there in front for Big Daddy Place, the 339.
Oh, Bernie Shale with a dive off, and then, yeah, sounds like Hitchley's now. He nearly buckaroos himself off.
Person, the commentator, Kifty's out there in front, 613 Hayward is there in the 2. Then we've got Jason King in 3, Mike Baggs is up in the 4, Phil Beer in 5. So coming down the final straight now, Kifty is still out there in front, leading Hayward, leading King, leading Baggs, leading Beer across the line. And then it looked like Bernie Shale, and to give everyone a mention, Mark Lowe was next. So Junior Cruiser, Walter Terry, DePrey, Simon Sweetman, Harbour, Taylor, Schwimbeck and Shepherd out there in front.
Oh, looking good. John Paul in the 2 spot. I love that Curtis he's riding.
Got my baby to call it. No. Not saying a word. I know I know better. I've been doing this longer than he has. I know what happens. Who would that be then? Expert Cruiser now just finishing off while we're messing about. 941, Noah Schreiber in there with Tyler Coombs coming across in 2nd, Matt Spears as well. We've got more from the Expert Cruisers now on the track. Toby Harry's getting out there on the big bike. He's out there in front, and also Nick Houghton. Lucy Douglas gets the 2nd. We're into regional payback. That means round 2's coming up.
Can you and Ross please come to registration? You and Ross, please come to registration.
Kaiway, I think that is leading them out there, but also in there, Bailey Rhys Davis now. Kaiway putting the pressure on, trying to come through.
Yeah, around the outside by Kai White.
Impressive. Down the final straight, Kai White it is still out there in front. Bailey Rhys Davis. Sorry, it wasn't. Yeah, here's Bailey Rhys Davis there in the 2nd.
Isidore in 3.
Tian Isidore back in action, good to see. Meanwhile, Alex Brown, I think that is out there in front in the next one. Brittany Savage, Brandon Furmore, Luke McNabb in there as well. And it's Alex Brown out there in front. McNabb is there in the 2.
I thought he was still out in Australia, man. He's back. He was making me very jealous on Facebook with his photographs, I tell you.
Rider choice for Big Daddy. All looking good. Adam Sweet, 457 on the plate. Ben Davey, of course it is. Really good rider moving out here, South region. We've got Ryan Bars, Carl from St John's moving through. The guy out in the lead is the 31 plate. Rowan Barnes out of Gosport, looking strong. Oh, we got our man. Oh, here we go. Open Cruiser. Who's in this one? 37, is it leading out? Yeah, Aidan Corrigan. He's a bit rapid, Aidan. Yeah, I've noticed him. Who else is in there? Looking good. We've got Steve Earl, Matt Pickering, James Pritchard, Alan Lee, Mark Chapman, Keith Brown, Howard Blakes. I think that is sitting in 2. More open cruisers coming our way. Got Ballard, Robinson, Maynard, Galt, Fletcher, Reed and Allen. They're a little off in the last one. Well, no, it wasn't Lee. It was one of his teammates. Do apologise. Okay, coming all round, looking good. Running Mead rider. Gregory Reed. Who's on the inside there? Can't miss that one. Went too far. But Reed looking strong. We've got a rider on the outside of him, pushing him, goes through from 2 to 1. Got to be Knightwood's Andrew Ballard. Got a number plate I can't read, Andrew.
Oh, snaps coming from the middle. Big Nick Priest there. Nick Priest smashing the gate out. He's taking it to the front. He hits the front there, and he's got a broken hand. He is an absolute unit, Nick Priest. He is a monster indeed. Yeah, Nick Priest then for racing coming on through. Then we got who else have we got in this? There's number 3. We've got 2 number 3s. So this is Sim Johnston from Bristol. Sim Johnston, I see the crucial badge on his back. Then there's that Juan Pera in the 3 spot then as we're coming on down. Priestley's got this one at the moment, but here comes the late charge from Sim. Not quite enough across the line for 2. More Super Cruiser action then. Who we got this week? We got Gary Willis, Damien Mead, Mario Gabriel Bueno in this one as well. But at the front, it's Keith Wilson, the Bard of BMX. Here comes the Divo from the 753. Mario coming through strong. And then we got Damien Mead there. Damien Mead's side of power coming through in the 2-spot into the last corner. Can old man Wilson at 150 years old hold on to it down the last straight?